Hey, how's it going, everybody? It's Nicholas Davenport here from Mind Body One, and today we have Mindset Monday. Now, I was riding my bike this weekend, and I have an e-bike. So if you know about those, they can go kind of fast. I still pedal, so it helps me out. It's called pedal assist mode, but I go a little bit faster if I was just pedaling on my own. Probably 19-ish, 20 on a good day, but I'm a little bit heavier now, so maybe 18, 19. But basically, while I was riding, going up the street, I passed by a guy on a regular bike. Now, we end up coming to the same stoplight waiting to cross the street, and he tapped me on the shoulder and said, "Hey, man, how fast is that thing going?" I told him about 19, 20, depending on, how the incline or decline goes. He's like, "Oh, that's pretty fast. I saw you fly by me." He's like, "You got pretty fast on that thing." And I'm like, "Yeah, it is." So the point I'm getting is, relative to him, he's on a regular bike where he has to pedal 100% on his own. I flew by him, and I remember going by him, and it was pretty fast. But it's like, that's only relative to me, and he's relative to him. Even though we're going different speeds, that's only his journey, and my journey is my journey, because guess what happened? After we crossed the light, went our different ways, I started thinking about it. So cars started flying by me, and I'm like, I feel like I'm going so slow. Now think about this. Nothing changed in my speed. I'm still going about 19, 20, but relative to the cars, they're going 40, 50-ish on this street. So it seems like I'm going so much slower compared to them. But nothing changed. I'm still going the same speed I was already going. I'm still running my own race, if you will. So it's just like that with life. You gotta look at where you're at in your own particular race or your own particular journey, because relative to someone else, I get it. You want to compare, and comparison is not a bad thing. I'm very competitive. I'm an athlete, and obviously what I do with my business, comparison, competition is a big part of that. But you also got to think that depending on where they started, that's the first thing. They start from the same point as you. Just like on that bike journey or the cars, they didn't. Some started way before me, some started on the street ahead of me. But the point is, we got to the same place and they're going faster than me. I can't let that be defined of how well I'm traveling. But guess what? I'm still on the road to my journey. I did get there eventually. Now, I may have got there slower than they got to their destination, or I got there faster than the other guy on his regular bike got to his destination. But the point of all this is, you got to think about how you're progressing. A lot of people get caught up in the rat race, the day-to-day of what they need to do, where they should be, and why this keeps us relative to the masses. It doesn't tell the true depiction of how well you're doing, because it all matters in context. So think about that next time when you might feel like you haven't gotten as far as you should. I had people tell me, "I don't feel like I'm getting to where I need to be," and I always ask them, "Where is your goal? What's your destination?" And when they have a clear-cut goal and they give me where they've gotten, I'm like, we can measure that. And you're getting closer, so what's the problem? So it's the same thing with this. So make sure you take into account where you're at based on you. So thanks as always, guys, for tuning in. Have a great rest of your week and get your mind right.